Testing. Okay, cool. Yeah.
On.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Brampton Premier Cricket. Today we have the Mississauga Snakes and the TDF Cricket Club. We're really excited to see what happens. 1 wicket down already. The Snakes are bowling with intensity. We have Mohammad Suleiman going for his 3rd over of the game. Another wide ball. The interesting thing about this matchup is the Snakes are a very talented team, but unfortunately in the standings it does not look like that. And just missed the catch, the keeper. A drop at the back. Mo Suleiman putting his hands on his head. Everybody looking intense. The bowling attack has been doing lots and lots of damage, but the batters persist. End of the over. Now they've had Karthik Desai come into the bowling attack to start off the game as well. Now he's gone for quite a few runs. Over the course of this spell he has so far 19 runs off about two overs. We're hoping to see a little bit better from him. But the batsman, Asfandiar Ali, has done quite good to stay on the mark, and let's see if he can do some damage early. A swing and right to the fielder, no runs off that one. Another swing and a miss. That ball went right away, skipped right to the wicket, just missed by a slight margin. Oh, a big shot down the cover. That's 1 run for sure. They're coming back for the second, but a little miscommunication. Do they got him? And they've given the wicket. Unfortunate run, looking for more, but the man on the other end was not interested, and that costs them a wicket. That's 2 wickets down quite early in the club. Is looking pretty happy with that result.
Excellent pickup there by Katie. And did you see how quick he got there?
Absolutely. He's got a long reach with his massive wingspan. One thing you got to love about this team is their defense has always been quite spectacular. You want to talk about the amount of runouts you've seen over the course of the season?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few, and the Snakes have been really on point this season. Especially Talha Kermani. His throws are really accurate and pinpoint, and he's just a great fielder all round.
Absolutely. Now one thing we got to comment on is his outfit today. You can't see it right now, but he's got Puma shoes matching the jersey, the yellow bright jerseys. looking fantastic there. And Kartik Desai. Moving on to the next ball. Let's see what happens here. Oh, well bowled, well defended. KD is looking dangerous. A little bit better than the first few overs. A swing and way to the wide. Does he have a catch? No, off the wall. 1 run for sure, and they stop the second one. Very errant shot for the first few deliveries that he's faced, but they'll take 2 from that. And he stops it, well fielded. Vin looking very dangerous over there with his man bun as well. And a great over that comes out to be. Picks up a wicket of Asfandyar, who stayed for a little while, but a little less than what the team would wanted him to be there for. And a new bowler in the attack. Jeez. Number 77. That's a very odd number to be wearing. Now, is it because he has 77 wickets in this league? Absolutely not. Is it his pace? Quite significantly less. So it's still a mystery, but here comes his first ball. Oh, right on the pad.
See that little swing movement right there?
Absolutely. They swung right back in.
That was nicely shaping in.
A little bit on the full toss end, but the batsman did not see or expect the movement. Here he comes for his second ball. Chitan, oh, swing and a miss. Another ball. Dot. You do not want dot balls in this format, especially considering that it is a limited overs format. But it is what it is. Excellent Yorker. Now I'm here with the specialist Arslan. Now you talk about Yorkers because that is your bread and butter. What did that look like to you? Was it a Yorker, and how effective was it?
So that was what we call a deceiving Yorker. So that comes at a length, and it can definitely take out the wicket, especially with a little bit more movement. But he's executing well. Shees is bowling really well. I know he can move the ball a little bit too, and that's always good to see from a pacer.
No doubt, no doubt. Now Essen goes to change his bat. That's something that might or might not help him, but what has been helping him is the extras. Yet another wide. Not a fan of the extras in this format, especially considering that they do add up if you are not disciplined. But here he comes with his fourth ball. Off the pad. They're celebrating for what?
Definitely going down leg. Excellent bowling again, but it's going down leg. You can see it.
Yes, and umpire is not interested. Quite ambitious celebration or appeal, but that's the end of the over. Setting up the field differently. Now in comes Talha Kirmani. And some of the players are asking the commentators why they're not playing. It's because we're commentating, of course. Focus on the game. And so we're lucky because we have Abhay, who's doing all the technical stuff. The reason why this live score and commentary is with us, 44 for 2 that is because of him. He's done a fantastic job. He's even charging another mic for us. And of course you have Oais Papi on the commentary with Arslan, the rock star. Talha with his first delivery.
Oh, look at him go. That drops one right at the Yorker length. That's his first ball.
Thank you, Abe. And here comes the second delivery from TK. Smashed in the air. There's a chance called by the bowler, and he drops it.
No, you can't be doing that.
Unbelievable.
That is going to cost them.
Generally, he's a man with quite the hands to catch many difficult catches, but today was just not that.
Yeah, Talha usually has a safe pair of hands. I've never seen him really drop too many catches. So it's surprising to see.
Surprising to say the least, and they take a single off that. Good batting to really wait for that ball, and he punched it on the offside for one single. Oh, he smashed it, and that has gone over the boundary. 2 runs only.
You know what they say, right? Catches win matches, and you can't be dropping those.
Definitely not. Definitely cannot be dropping those. These are peaches. Peaches, and the snakes, of course, they're carnivorous. So peaches may not be their part of the diet, but today it
What I
must.
really like about Talha is that he cramps you for room, so you don't. There's no way the batsman can go up on it. He's always forced to defend it.
Absolutely, and it's been his bread and butter to really take away
And I've seen him
space.
struggle only when he deviates from his natural length, and that's something he has to work on. And he's an excellent bowler.
Now, where is his normal, like if we're talking about length, good,
He
short,
always-
full?
He's always been effective a little bit on the fuller, good length, but like fuller side,
Uh-huh.
and that's where he gets the most amount of movement from the surface. And yeah, the Stella needs to stick to that.
It seems that this movement he gets, even on this sort of pitch,
Right.
is inconsistent. So sometimes it'll come and skid, sometimes it'll stay up, sometimes he'll throw it with a little bit more pace, but it'll slow down. A lot of inconsistency. So as a bowler, how do you feel that affects the game?
I think it does affect the game. It's just the matting, the type of matting we're playing on. Oh, and that's an excellent throw by Suleiman.
Absolutely. Mo Suleiman is one of those guys that we've noticed over and over with his fielding has been so effective. I remember in the second season that we played, he had it was either first or second season, the one that got ruled out by COVID, he had himself in one game 3 wickets from just run-outs.
Yeah, he has a really strong shoulder and, an excellent bowling arm as well. So you can expect fiery throws from him.
Definitely. And another wide from the Mississauga Snakes. This is not good. This must be a disciplined effort, especially against a team like this who they will capitalize on these moments. Here comes the delivery. Punched away. It hits the wall. Vin with a throw.
Line 2. That's going to be 3 runs.
Very well done by the batsman.
That's perfect.
I believe that was Chetan with 2 more. Very well punched. Hit the wall. That's an extra run in this format. And they ran 2.
And that's another wide. Chiefs must control that movement. The ball drifting down leg side again. He has a natural instinct, but he must push it outside off. Otherwise, this will happen.
Absolutely, and you don't want this to happen. I've said it over and over again with this team is they are fantastic bowlers, some fantastic players, but the extras are really going to cost them. And here's a shot right to Vin.
Has an opportunity.
One bounce. Oh, just a bit too high. They're looking.
Too much. They know Talha Kermani has the ball. They're not going to run it.
Definitely. I felt like that might have been a catch, but it is actually quite difficult to see the ball in this sort of environment. Oh. Does he stop it? No, he doesn't. That does count as an extra run.
And they ran 2.
So that's 3 runs from that as well. Ehsan being fantastic and punching around the ball, rotating the strike. Same with Chetan. Now this seems to be a partnership that's brewing some good things for the TDF Cricket Club.
Yeah, Ehsan looking really comfortable out there. It's not like he's struggling, but at the same time, they're taking enough runs and making those runs count.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the projected score right now with the current run rate of 6.9, we're looking at around 103. The score is 62 for 2.
9 overs are done. And we're going at a 6.89 run rate.
Which isn't the best, but it isn't the worst either. Just
And going
depends.
steady tonight.
It feels like Suleiman over here. Absolutely, always time for acceleration. But Suleiman over here seems like he wants the commentary job more than he does on the field. Brother, maybe play the game. Maybe play the game and leave the commentary to us, huh? We do feel like we'll bring Mo Suleiman in here right after the first innings, just to get to pick his brain, see what happened in the game. Two runs, well punched on the off, hits the wall, 1 run taken. That's 2 runs total. Oh, that one just died on the pitch. And that's what you mean about the inconsistencies with this pitch. Sometimes you get bounce, sometimes you get skid, sometimes you get nothing, as you saw over there.
Exactly, and that sometimes costs you your wicket as well, right?
Oh, big shot!
That is gone for a 4. Beautiful shot.
Just hold it.
Great shot there by Chetan. He's really picking it up well.
Fantastic shot. He just swung like a baseball player and it went right through the middle. Mo Suleiman too slow to get that one. Another swing and another, oh, great stop in the corner there.
Fielding.
Vin,
Great fielding by Win.
number 1 for a reason, because he's number 1 on the field and number 1 in our hearts. Oh, another swing. Vin gets it again. Are they going to get him? No. A big shot. All the way for the maximum.
Let's come all the way here inside the commentary box.
What a shot. He absolutely launched that a mile into the sky and over the big part of the fence. 69.
75 for Tina.
75 for 2. What a shot. Ehsan is doing some ehsan to the team, which means he's making it easy for them. Fantastic batting, fantastic partnership. They're looking very locked in right now.
TDF looking really strong. Getting comfortable out there as well. No, that's quite
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for not being here to commentate for those particular sixes that we just saw. It's an absolute massacre, so we needed to take a moment of silence for the Snakes.
It was a beautiful shot, really well picked up by Hassan. He is going at it. And just relentless batting there.
Unbelievable strokes. Just launching it with pure aggression. And I think he knew who he wanted to take. Okay. And comes the next delivery. Just touches it, but he really does not like that he couldn't take that for a ride. Wow! Majid getting slapped around. Unfortunate to say the least, but if we look at the score, they're inching closer and closer to 10 runs per over. That is not what you want right now as a Snakes player. But in comes Kirmani.
This would be a good time to get your best bowlers on to break this partnership and you know, break their momentum. TDF going really strong right now.
Really, really strong.
I would probably bring someone like Mo in right now to dislodge this partnership, because clearly they're picking medium pace really well. So you need that X factor.
And both Chitan
And Hassan, yeah.
Chitan with 2 4s as well. You know, the boundaries are starting to come, and it's a celebration every time from the team. Here comes Kirmani, another shot, another 6, massive.
Chitan just picked out Kirmani over the top. An excellent shot.
An abundance of boundaries coming at a very, very crucial time. The partnership is starting to make some damage. I strokes it again, and another one even bigger than the last. Unbelievable.
Hitting in this league so far. We're witnessing tonight. And mind you, it's not easy to pick Tala. Excellent bowler, but Chetan's just set and he's going at it.
And let's see the adjustment he makes after the second 6. The delivery. Oh. Tried to go a little bit wide, stretch him out, and could have been a wide, but the batsman bit and dot ball.
Yeah, it seems like he's going for everything now that he's set.
No doubt, no doubt. And Mo Suleiman coming to comfort Kirmani right now. Oh, just missed the skipper.
Good attempt there by the skipper. Tried to stop that.
Well, I'm going to pass the commentary on to my other accent, Mr. Australian Ben Simmons. Well, g'day, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, another stroke that's hit so far down.
That is dumped at the boundary.
And Rocky with a great throw down. And the Snakes is looking a little less venomous than we usually have seen him like. Kirmani coming in for the attack and has been hit quite significantly. And another stroke and another maximum.
That is going for a 6.
Mate, they're picking them apart. They're finding every delivery to be looking like a beach ball, and they've gone for the maximum. Now, I don't understand how a team like this is letting themselves get destroyed on the bowling side. Now, with that being said, there's always a time for a comeback. Always a time for a comeback. And right now, it's very crucial that they find that comeback. And it looks like they're going to go to the veteran Rocky Dillon.
Yeah,
Looks
I was
like
wondering why Rocky didn't come in sooner. With his experience, I would, when there's an onslaught going on, you want your best bowlers to be on attack. And they did that with Tala Kirmani, but unfortunately he got picked as well.
absolutely. Now Chitan with 6 sixes. Just kidding. It felt like that, but it was about 3 sixes this over, and that's 3 too many.
Yeah, he picked them well too, from the bottom hand,
Abs-
right over the top.
Yeah, and you know the crazy thing about this is that it seems that he's waiting for the ball to come right to the bat. Right, the ball is just dying in this pitch, and it gets right onto the bat. So if you wait for it, you can take it for a ride. Now Rocky's got a little bit more pace, so let's see what he does over here. Oh, the result is no different, ladies and gentlemen. Another maximum. These boys are standing and just firing at all cylinders. 6 runs.
That's going to be 123 for 2.
Good Lord Almighty. Hassan with another 6.
That's a wide. It goes to show you, you know how well the batsman is reading the conditions of the pitch as well. He's waiting for it. It's not like he's playing any rash shots. He's picking it up well.
He's picking it nice.
It's not only Hassan. Chetan's going at it as well. He's taking charge as well, which is why we have such a high run rate now at 10 and over.
Absolutely. Now here comes the next delivery, and he sweeps it off the wall, and they're looking for the second. No, they stay back, and that's just 2 runs from it. Oh, it looked like a slower ball, and it looked like they wanted to run, but good call in the end to stay at bay. No runs off that. Now that's what you need, dot balls in this game, in this format, as much as you can to put the pressure on batsmen more than putting the pressure on yourselves.
I agree, and sometimes the mistakes we as bowlers make is trying to go for the wicket, but instead you should be going for the dot balls. Those are actually what pressurize the other team to making those rash shots, and that actually ends up getting you wickets in the end.
Absolutely, and coming from a star right next to me in the commentary box, like he's an experienced guy, an experienced wicket taker, the leading wicket taker of this league. Now,
Thank you for that.
Rocky over here was looking to ball straight, I believe, and as soon as he saw that the batsman was coming out of his crease to attend the ball, he tried to throw it wide. And it just didn't work out the way that he wanted it.
Yeah, so that's bowling IQ. You have to always be reading the batsman, and Rocky does it really well.
Another wide though. Now here's the problem. You're not only getting bashed around by their top batsmen, but you're also giving away quite a bit of extras. Now these two things do not go well together, and you must find a way to become disciplined. And in comes the skipper, and he's hit to the side. Can he get a catch? No, it hits the wall and it goes through. It gone outside, so I believe that's 2 runs plus 1.
And that's a boundary on Harris's first ball.
Taking a look, Assen is on about 45 right now. Looking to make his half century in quite good fashion. Strike rate's about 173 right now. Haris Kimani with the delivery. And absolutely dogged right to the fielder. Goes right through his legs. Very rare from Rocky to feel like he's an absolute gem of a fielder, but it goes right through his legs. It's 4 more. Costly.
What a good sound that made too. Coming right off the middle of the bat there.
Chitan with another 4. You can only sigh for them. 38 he's on.
Yep,
of 22 balls.
22.
wide over, back to the batsman.
Stopped by Mo Suleiman at the boundary.
Now, if you were in this position right now and you were looking at how the way the game's going now, what do you do? What do you strategize?
Well, it's a little bit different for me because I'm always trying to figure out the way he's playing, and then that was a good throw there, good opportunity, and good running between the wickets as well. So as a bowler, I'm always looking for the way the batsman's playing, and then trying to figure out his weak spots. And I just have a little bit more armory than an average bowler would have, I guess.
No doubt.
So I'd see if his leg side is weak or his off side is weaker, because one is more predominant than the other one. And then I would try to boomerang one in.
No doubt,
Set him
no
up
doubt.
for it.
Now, you can at least get away with it with pace.
Yeah.
However, over here we've seen there's more spin bowlers and we've actually seen pacers. So they've been taking advantage of that.
And I think that's been the struggle of Snakes this season, because they haven't really had the second pacer, or other than Mo, who's really performing, you know?
Absolutely, but to give credit to these batsmen over here, like, it seems that they're very confident. They've got a great record.
Right.
It just seems that no matter what kind of bowling you put in front of them, they're able to just, sensibly bat, take some runs, and give them a good chance to win every single game. And that's what you want with a stronger batting lineup.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you can tell these are experienced batsmen. These are not just coming off playing table cricket and just coming in.
Absolutely. Now
These
a
guys play
wide ball.
TDCA and all these other leagues outside.
No doubt. Now, one thing to mention here is Essen is at 49. He just needs one more run to get his half century. So let's see if he gets it here. He smokes it.
Done it.
He smokes
50,
it.
and he's still looking.
He's looking for the
more.
second. Do they got an opportunity to take him out?
Made it.
No. Too
That's a
slow.
50 for Essen.
Hats off to the boy. It doesn't show here yet. It's just not updated. But 50 up for Essen.
What a wonderful innings today. And that's
Swing
why-
and a miss.
Oh, it's not called by the umpire.
.145 for 2. I see the pitch is
Acting up a little bit, so they'll have to adjust.
yes. 145 for 2. 14.2 overs in.
Yeah.
Well, an excellent comeback for TDF. They started a little bit slow. Oh, an edge, and it just gets out of the reach of the keeper. He really swung all ends for that, and it just missed. The glove of the keeper. He made a valiant effort. Just missed.
It was a good try.
And the projected projected score is about 150. But
It's been called a wide.
continues to add on with these extras. You cannot have extras. The discipline must come. It has to. If you have any shot of making the playoffs, you must bowl sensibly. Now let's see what he does over here.
Oh, that was an opportunity there. Lovely bowling.
Definitely fooled him with the bounce and the slower ball. Almost hits the wickets. Swing and a miss. 149 for 2. Now, here's an opportunity. 11 needed from Chitan to also get his half century.
Yep.
And as a teammate, that's what you want to see, is your batsmen, your teammates perform at a very high level to make the game a little bit easier for you guys when you go into the second innings.
Right, and they've both definitely done that. They've been supporting each other really well throughout.
Chetan on 39 and Ehsan on 54. Both of them taking strike. There's not, there's no one roll of taking the lead and the other holding down the wicket. They're both going at it, and it's been effective because now they're at 149 for 2.
Here's a better angle of both those batsmen, but we're going to go back to see who gets this last over.
I think Suleiman should get it. He has been bowling well.
Comparatively, for sure. No, he has had a fantastic spell. He did have a clean bowled. Took out a guy earlier today, and let's see what he brings in this last over.
I'm expecting some fire. We're going to see some pace here.
All right, hats off, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the finish. He's a right away.
Ball. Good fielding, good pickup by KD.
Now that's what you want to see, a little bit more competition, a little bit more action in the field. 1 run only.
Great bowling, and it's all about damage control from here. You just want to minimize the amount of runs they can get on this 10 ball over. You don't want to have them hitting boundaries at this time.
No doubt, and Mo Suleiman doing a fantastic job, and a shot in the air!
And beautiful catch taken. Lovely catch by KD. He's an excellent fielder. A safe pair of hands right there. There's KD.
And Chetan is taken. Another danger man.
Wonderful batting by Chetan.
Great knock. The team applauds him as he goes back.
He's done the job. He's done the damage for the team. TDF looking good.
What a catch here by
KD. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Another chance. Oh.
To the fielder. Suleiman going for another delivery. Smashed to the side. 1 run there. They're going to go look for the second. Can they get it? Oh, they elect not to. Sensible. Keeping Ehsan on the strike. Very well done by TDF.
Yes, I think the best move to be would be to give a set batsman the strike right now. With only a few balls remaining, you want him to have the most amount.
Suleiman.
Oh, and he
right to him. Hey,
KD. That's another catch right there.
Now we know the strategy is to keep Katie at the boundary because this mate, he's got hands that stay with the ball. Absolute bucket right there. And a fantastic knock by Ehsan.
Lovely.
And a lot of hands going in for him. He's done the damage, the danger man. What a performance. You got to see back. Go watch the highlights. That boy absolutely had the number of the Snakes today. Massive 6 after massive 6. But here comes Mo Suleiman. A shot!
And stopped by Rocky at the boundary.
Good sensible way to keep the damage under control. Come back here now. And Mo Suleiman. Oh, shot right to Katie. Oh, he's taken another one.
Mo Suleiman showing what an excellent bowler he is. Under pressure.
Now this is what you need. A great way to end the innings. Damage control was there when it was needed. Now we want to see how big of an impact that last over is in comparison to the entire game. Can the Snakes manage to be aggressive right off the bat and take quite a lump sum of their attacking runs early and win this game? It's a must-win situation.
Yes, and I think Mo Sulaiman really stopped a lot of runs from leaking at the end. He did a good job.
And we're going to be joined here by the man himself.
Yes.
The man himself. 54 runs of 32 deliveries.
Thank you, bro.
We're here with Ehsan. Ehsan, talk about the match. What did you see out there? How were you able to just dismantle the bowling attack?
To begin with, I would say it's because I've played so many games here, and like I play other leagues too, but I think this is one of the best stadium. Like you can see the ball like so clearly that you can, like choose your shots late minute, like last second, and you can be like, okay, I want to play it here because you can see the ball as soon as the bowler releases.
No doubt.
And then it gives you a lot of time to choose the shots. And secondly, I think, to be honest with you, because we played them last match as well, I think today their bowling was relatively a bit weaker than what it was in the previous match. So we took advantage of that. My captain sent me up the order and he's like, you have free license. Like,
free license to kill, so you should change your number to 007.
Yeah, he's like, if you lose a wicket, that's fine for us. If you make runs for us, that's even better for us. And alhamdulillah, it went our way,
He had no pressure going in.
Yeah, no pressure at all, yeah. Like, I know some of the boys, they were like, like sledging a little bit just to get in the head, but like, it just motivates me. Like,
it motivates
ball,
them.
You hit one and then you look at them.
Well, now you know, ladies and gentlemen, TDF, if you ever face Ehsan, you must not sledge him because he will sledge you back and hit maximums on you. Now, you're about to start the second innings. What do you think is the game plan going in?
I think
against
they
the
do
Snakes?
have a strong batting unit, to be honest, because even last time we scored around 132 and they chased it in like 15 overs. So hopefully the plan here is not to give extras and just get as many dot balls as we can in the beginning of the innings and put pressure on them, and then let's see from there.
There we go. Now you have it here from Ehsan. Great knock, buddy.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Good luck in the second innings.
Thank you so much.
Lovely batting.
All right, thank you guys. Cheers.
Good bloke over there. Good bloke.
Wonderful bloke there. I've played with him for a number of years in other leagues as well, and he's only improved over time, and he's evolved as a wonderful batsman.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now he said a statement that's very, very genuine, and that is that the bowling attack was a little bit weaker today, and that's because who was not there, the guy to my right,
No.
the big man.
No. But I mean, I feel like we could have made bowling changes. Snakes could have made the bowling changes a little bit more effective. I feel like one of our weaker sides are rotations of the bowling attack, and when to bring who in, and that's something the captain needs to discuss with his team. I feel like.
No doubt, and I believe they're going to be having a little bit of a meeting to talk about strategy as a batsman. Now, if I were you, and I was put into this situation now, are you thinking to be aggressive right away? Or is this something that you're like, maybe relax a little bit, make sure you don't give up wickets, and then really get a feel of the game, and then when it's time to attack in the middle, take advantage of those bowlers? What's the strategy that you think of?
Absolutely not. I would not be aggressive at this time. There's too much runs to make, and you want to be able to maintain all your wickets throughout this chase. You would be going out there looking for singles, doubles, and anything extras you can get. And that's the only way to really chase this game. And I know a lot of the times we feel like, we can just go out and just start hitting the big shots. But that's not really the case. That's more often than not you see the batting collapse, and that's been happening. And that's how the batting collapse happens.
No doubt. I mean, it is the Snakes are susceptible to batting collapses.
Yeah.
We've seen it before. But, when the pressure's on, I really want to see both these teams put on a fantastic show. And for the Snakes, I do have big hopes for TK, Talha Kimani, wearing the pink gloves. We're really excited to see what he can do for the Snakes this season, as he has been inconsistent, but he has said to me earlier today that he wants to prove himself, and he wants to prove to himself that he's still a top-tier batsman.
He definitely is. Talha is one of the better batsmen in the league, and he's extremely talented. I've always maintained that as well. Along with Rocky, who's going to be opening with him.
No doubt.
These two guys are extremely talented. They just need to stick it out and play according to the conditions and the situation we have today.
Absolutely.
You must balance the aggression with your defensive tactics. You can't just go all out and throw your wicket away, you know?
No doubt. Now give us a few moments here. We're going to take a short little break before the game starts, and I'm going to go get the skipper from the Snakes to get a little bit of his analysis of what happened on the field and what the strategy is.
We'll be right back.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Mississauga Snakes, Talha Kermani. Oh, right off his pads. It looks pretty good, but no interest from the umpire. And they take the run.
That one just going down leg. Excellent bowling.
It looks like Talha is having trouble really finding the ball early, but if he stays on the crease and for a while, you'll expect great things from this guy. Here's Rocky. Right past the fielder, still going. Well timed. Single. And that's the end of the over for Pushpinder. 2 runs from it. Fantastic work from him.
Great first over, yeah. Star of the night, Hassan, is on attack as well now.
Wow, look. He seems like he's a pacer, so let's see what he has in the bag for these guys. Facing up against Rocky. Now, this place, this environment, it is a dome, and it does get a little bit chilly. So if you are standing around for quite a bit, you can get very cold. Here's a first delivery, a full toss. I don't know, that seemed like a no ball.
That is a no ball. I think it has been called.
Seems like it's been called. We'll get a confirmation
I
soon.
think the umpire is asking the leg umpire. He has not given a signal.
He has not given it. Interesting.
I think they're calling it a full toss.
Just 1 run from that one. Another really beamy.
That one has been called a no ball.
A no ball, and it was right around his face. This is a little bit dangerous.
This is 2 in a row.
Now, in normal cricket, we know that 2 beamers, well, it's considered 1. The other one was just kind of a no ball, but
Right, you can be banned from bowling for the rest of the game. But this was the first one, according to the leg umpire.
yeah, unintentional, we know for sure.
Of course, for sure.
There it is. Rocky with a big hut. Right to the
A
fielder.
fumble there to the fielder.
Just 1 run. A little shake of his head, you know, he knows that he can ball better. Here he comes with this very unique run-up. Oh, edge and just outside the reach of their fielder and keeper.
Perfect delivery, getting the edge of
Rocky.
Rocky's edge right there. It was a big opportunity for an early wicket.
Now, I just want to clarify one thing. When the batsman hits the ball behind, does that still count as an extra run?
Yes, it does.
So this would be 2 runs.
This would be 2 runs.
Gotcha. Oh, slower ball, gets TK on his knees. Well held by that boy. He was looking very adamant about taking a run. Good fielding.
Excellent fielder. He was right near Talak Kermani there.
Slowed it down. And they're running hard and he just misses. The pressure was on there. Great running by the Snakes. A little bit dangerous, but they know they got the trust within each other and they make it there.
And really they do need the runs, so they have to take that little bit of a risk. But it's paid off.
And then one thing. So the score is 12.
12 and 2. Anmol on attack.
Anmol. Expecting great things from him, number 10. Great run up. And it's hit right back. Great run. Does he get him? And it's taken him.
That is gone. Talak Kermani run out.
A risky run there. It looked like they were good, but what a way to pick up the ball as he's running towards the wicket, and he still manages to hit the wickets. What a fantastic display there. Now this is unfortunate for the Snakes, as Kermani is one of the more aggressive, really talented batsmen. Unfortunate for sure. And in coming in, what
Talak Kermani gone for 2.
Just very unfortunate that. What do you think about taking that run? Was that a little bit risky? Was that okay? Would you have done the same? What did you
I would
think
not be taking that risky run, but I guess it is the call, and you just got to go for it at that point. And that's exactly what Talha did. He respected Rocky's call and he ran for it.
Great fielding effort.
New batsman, Vin on strike.
Vin coming in. Oh.
Great bowling by Anmol.
Good lead.
Yep.
Shaped away. It was really inviting. Really inviting, and you saw it in the eyes of the batsman, but he really held back there.
Yeah.
Good ball.
Lovely action too. Pushpinder really has a really smooth approach to the crease.
Oh, and
That is exactly what happens when he gets it on point. Pushpinder getting another wicket. Snakes in trouble.
Now here's the thing we
As the
talk about.
captain comes in.
Definitely. This is the thing we talk about. We said earlier that you cannot have is a collapse. Now, unfortunately, our top two batsmen over here, they've been taken for a wicket. Now the skipper comes in with a big task on his hands, and he's got to will these boys back in. As wickets falling, top balls, the run rate, asking rate is going to continue skyrocketing, especially considering that, there's not much. It's a shorter format.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure on the captain as well. When your best batsmen fail to perform, you really have to take a step up and lead from the front. And that's exactly what we're expecting Harish Kermani to do tonight. Let's see how he faces it under pressure.
Absolutely. What a ball by Pushpinder.
Pushpinder has been on point. Lovely action, finishing the ball right on top of off.
It definitely looked like it was more of a straighter ball, and did not bounce, I believe, the same extent that Vin thought.
Yes.
Oh, that is close.
And that is not given. That was a close one.
Little fuller of the length, and Kermani was just not able to read it. Looking in that, it was looking away from leg stump, so no interest from the umpire. But Pushpinder is looking more and more deadly as every ball comes in. Here comes the next delivery.
Well played by Harris, and good call right there. Yeah, Pushpinder has got his rhythm right, and it seems like he's getting more dangerous every ball.
Definitely. But the skipper over here, didn't like the first ball, but did middle that second ball. Just a nice little punch, just to kind of get comfortable with how the ball's looking at the current state of the game. Oh, another one.
It's going down leg.
Now,
Excellent bowling.
forget about the fact that whether it's a wicket or not. The important thing there, from a bowler's perspective and a team perspective, is that those are dot balls. Now, dot balls are dangerous in this format.
Yep, definitely. And they cramp the other team for runs, right? And that's what gets you the wicket.
No doubt, because the batsman at that point is trying to do things outside of their comfort zone to get some runs on the board, and sometimes that's not a great thing.
Exactly.
Hassan coming in, and Rocky with a smash.
That will be stopped at the boundary.
Now we saw over there on the side is that Hassan went ahead and he got himself some Gatorade. It looked like he was a little bit quenched after that performance.
Yeah, I think so. He did play a long time during that whole innings.
And here he comes with his little hops.
That one stayed low. Dangerous ball by Hassan.
Now, in that particular one, it looked like, Kermani offered a shot, but he was not really looking at the ball. He just kind of swung away, not really thinking about where the ball is. To be fair, to give him a little bit of slack, it did die in the pitch. Another few hops. Nicely struck by the captain.
Lovely shot right there.
And one run.
And great throw at the boundary.
Yeah, and it always takes some time to settle in, and when you get a ball like that, it throws off your game sometimes. So Haris Kermani must learn to tame his nerves a little bit here and settle down.
No doubt. Now this is a guy like Rocky. Rocky is one of those guys who can really change a game for you. Oh, no run offered. Very close.
Very casual. He should not.
A little miscommunication between the two. I think Rocky is more adamant about getting the runs. And the skipper over there said, no, mate, stay back. Take some balls.
I think that's the right call because you don't want to risk another run out.
No doubt. Great wisdom from the skipper. And, you know, again, like I said, Rocky is a danger man.
Yeah, for sure.
Walks up.
And no.
Hits it
Yeah,
in the
get it up
air.
in the sky.
No one not. Oh, it's dropped. A chemistry in the commentary box. You not hear both of us say drop at the same time in great synchronicity. You know, hands and ball were not in synchronicity over here. A drop catch, and that might cost
The
them.
drop catch of the prize wicket of the captain. Very well played, smart.
Oh,
An opportunity there for a run out.
more dangerous. This field is looking good as well, and they're cramping them for runs.
Yes, unlike the Snakes, if you see TDF's field set, you can see they're more closer in, whereas the Snakes were against the walls and trying to stop those runs. But I mean, it did not really help.
I mean, the difference there is that these boys are hitting right to the fielders, so that makes the job a lot easier for the fielders over here that are playing a little bit more aggressive. Whereas over there, it was more they were finding the gaps, unfortunately, and they did their best.
That is true as well. Yeah.
Oh, right down.
That is not given. Another great ball by Pushpinder.
Now, I'm curious to know, like, what are the batsmen seeing here? Because the ball is coming straight at them. Is it a thing of mistiming because, they're not seeing the ball as well, or is it just a little bit of nerves?
There's a little bit of a late movement in the ball, and Pushpinder's bowling really well, right on point. He knows where he's getting the movement, and he's keeping it full if you notice that.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's where you get the late movement in the further quarters of the wicket.
No doubt.
And it's always hard to play late swing for any batsman in the world.
Now, they picked up one run there. I'm not sure if it did hit the...
No, it was stopped by the fielder.
Stop by the fielder. Another great stop by the fielding side. Here comes Pushpinder. Wide
That's
ball.
gone for a wide.
Now, that's the first little bit that we've seen of non-discipline from the bowlers. And they've just thrown it away. And they don't do anything for it. They got to punish them there.
Great fielding at the boundary by Hassan to stop that from going for a 4.
Would it have been a 4 if it came all the way down here?
Yes, it would have been.
It would have. Okay,
That's an
fantastic effort. But, the Snakes don't make them punish.
Haris Kermani swinging at it and missing. Ball staying a little bit lower than he thinks. It would have been on the surface.
No doubt. Now, what I have noticed is that the ball has stayed low for each one of the bowlers. I've not seen the ball rise if
Right.
they did put it in like the good shorter length.
Yes, and I noticed that too during the TDF's batting. They picked it up well with a straighter bat, whereas the Snakes are trying to pick it up with a cross bat.
Oh, fantastic fielding, stopping a run from hitting the side over there, the side boundary.
Burma fielding really well. He stopped that ball by diving at it.
Great comments coming from his own team. You love to see it when you're doing great in the field.
Oh, yeah.
To get the response from the team. A slower ball.
Lovely
Stopped.
slow ball there by Pushpinder. He is a smart bowler.
And the end of the over. I believe they're electing to do the power play now.
This is it.
Now, what happened in the power play?
So the field restriction, you can have more fielders on the boundary. So you can have 3 on the boundary here. And you can make some field changes.
Well, with field changes, it looks like they're going to have a bowling change. So could this be the opportunity that Snakes are looking for? What does the middle order look like for TDF? Is it an aggressive attack? Spin bowling usually comes out of there around this time.
I think they are being aggressive today. They've been going at it from ball one, if you notice that. And I don't think they're going to shy away from that plan. They're going to keep attacking until the Snakes lose their wickets.
No doubt, and they've got two people at the boundary. A little opening down the middle. First ball wide.
Praveen coming into bowl, and the first ball has been wide.
Now credit to TDF, so far they've been very disciplined with their bowling. The extras have not come in abundance like the Snakes, but there's always an opportunity for that to backfire during the course of the game. Oh, another wide.
That's going to put pressure on the
wait. It did not get called as a wide. And the score right now is 21 for 2. Oh, that looked like it was... He had to stretch for that one.
No, yeah.
I believe they did give it a wide. It shows up on the score. And Praveen Gorasani looks to change his side.
Yep.
Against the lefty.
Well
right down the middle.
Horace Kermani, a fumble there.
Fantastic fielding. Yet another run stopped. Oh, straight in the air! Where is it?
And it's an opportunity.
They have no idea. And this is the trouble with these plays. When it goes into the air, it can get lost in the lights. Very, very likely to do that, and the skipper is safe as it is. That was a bit risky from him, but it is the power play. They got to take those risks.
Honestly, there's no need to be playing those kind of shots. I would rather be going for the walls and trying to take those doubles and singles instead of going for a big hit in the air and getting caught out.
Shot! Right to the fielder, and he's caught him, Hassan, another wicket.
Caught at the boundary.
Rocky tried.
Hassan catching it.
Just unfortunate.
Really well.
I think he hit that very well. Just unfortunately right to the fielder, and he did great to stay patient with it, and it came right to his chest. And another wicket for TDF.
TDF doing really well. 3 wickets down. Snakes in trouble. 23 for 3.
And now KD coming in. Now those are two really tall boys. Now that might be a little bit of a difficult thing for them as the ball is staying low. So they're not used to reaching really, really low for these balls. Right. So let's see what happens here. Does he really adjust to that height difference? It's a good time. I know he has a lot of talent.
KD has been playing excellent. He's been playing cricket for a number of years, especially in the TDCA league and at grounds like King City where the ball does tend to stay low. So he has some experience there, and you can count on him to really adjust according to the field, and he should be okay.
Well, let's hope so. The Snakes need everything at this point. There's 3 wickets down within 5 overs, 6 overs. It's a little bit of a tough uphill battle at this point. Oh, welcome to the crease. Ladies and gentlemen, the bowling attack has been on fire today. Not giving these Snakes a chance to slither their way back into the game. Just unbelievable confidence from this team. I'm very impressed with the way that they play.
Lovely bowling today by TDF.
And they're enjoying themselves over there at the boundary, saying, A, B, C, we got this. And, Arslan over here is a very special guy. He's got a lot of fans out there in the world.
We're joined here by Mr. Farouk. Farouk bhai, you want to say something?
Yes, thank you, Arslan. It's always good to see you here. मैं इंग्लिश में बात करनी है? No, it's amazing tournament. BPL, we are the proud sponsor, not sponsor, the media partners of this BPL. The sports trend is always
He's got him as he speaks. Unfortunate.
amazing bowling. So I saw like some really nice sixes hit by the bowling team a little while ago. So Slan, what team you're playing with?
I'm playing with the Snakes. So I'm playing with the Snakes, but unfortunately I wasn't playing today. And
We didn't pay your fee or something like that?
no, it's not about
Not
that.
like that. Okay.
Star players don't have to pay fees. Come on, we all know that.
No, that's not the case. But I thought it was a good opportunity to give other players a chance as well, and see how the team does without me today.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Good luck, Slan. This is amazing. You're doing commentary.
Yeah,
That's fine. We look forward to have you in our commentary box sometime. Right, good luck, Slan.
Thank you. Bye.
Now, unfortunately, Skipper has, again, the ball died on the pitch.
That looked
And-
like the ball of the century when it came in.
Jeez.
From such a low length, you'd never expect it to move like that.
No, and you cannot be mad at the skipper for that one. That's just an unfortunate bounce, and it's. to
I
the
would be
credit-
mad. I would be mad at the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. And what can you do about that? Another great lucky break for the TDF
Yep.
team, and especially during the power play. Now, this is where you need to get your runs, and if things like this happen and the collapse continues, I think it's out of reach for the Snakes. Pretty
He's in
early.
real trouble now. Abe really displaying good bowling, and he has the skill to move the ball on this surface.
Now, Abe is wearing 24.
Yes.
That is an observation I can make from here. I don't know much about him as a bowler, but we're going to get an opportunity to see what kind of stuff he brings to the table. First delivery. Oh, very lovely action.
And another wicket gone.
My God, what is
That is
going
an
on?
unnecessary run out. Mo Salman, the prize wicket. He is gone.
That is unfortunate because in my head, that was the guy who was going to save this game. Mo Suleiman is great at rotating the strike, but he's also really good at
He's a
punching
great hitter of the
road.
ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen him
He's-
hit massive sixes here.
and that's just a shame
That
to
is
the
a big blow to the Snakes. Looks like it's going to be hard to recover from this.
very
Let's
hard
see.
to recover. I don't think the Snakes have it at this point to come back into the game. So let's make it respectable. Go out there, try to do the right things, play with a little bit more heart right now because it just seems as though the team is shocked, shell-shocked. But credit to TDF, they have played a fantastic game, and I think that it could not have gone more perfect than the way that it's going right now, and that's credit to their team and credit to the intensity that they've brought out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, not taking anything away from TDF. They've been excellent tonight. Majid is a new batsman. Katie on strike.
Oh my God, what
Lovely
a
ball. It's a beautiful action to witness. He's
Net-
spinning right on top of his head.
no
And the ball
doubt.
coming out so smoothly.
Very straight action with him, and it's hard because if he does have sort of, disguised deliveries, it's hard to pick those.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really hard to pick those, especially if they're all coming from that same sort of action. Oh my Lord!
Opportunity there. Beautiful spin.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't notice this right now, notice it here. That are two peaches of deliveries, and the batsman's very lucky he's not out.
Wonderful off spin. It's going away from the batsman. Totally deceiving Katie there, who was trying to play that shot on the leg side.
And the keeper, credit to him to be very, very quick to try and get that.
Oh yeah, the keeper's reading him really well.
And a big shot in the air!
Gone over the board, yep.
And that's
for
the
six.
maximum! That's what the Snakes need. They need 25 more of those. And maybe they got a shot. Fantastic stroke by
That's
Katie.
Katie's perfect length to pick it up. He does it really well.
Bowler's back drives, just straight bat, let it do everything. Great form. Oh, and a great comeback by Abe. I'm going to tell you right now, mate, this is some
exciting
fantastic cricket.
This is it. Great competition between the bat and the ball. It's lovely to see.
Now let's take a look at. Let's talk about Majid. Now Majid is someone I'm not familiar with,
However, you've seen him play. Talk about his style in batting and what you expect from him today. He's got a big He's got big responsibilities right now.
Yes, Marges is one of those players who likes to play aggressively. He's new to the team, but he has that heart that you need to play this.
Oh, first ball right on the pads, and they're looking for a run out. Can they get it? Just missed.
An opportunity there.
Good run in the end.
KD back on strike.
Praveen going in for another great spell. Oh,
It's
wide
going down
ball.
leg side. It's given a wide. Yeah, so the game is basically on KD. He must take responsibility here and bring the Snakes home.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of pressure for
One guy.
one guy, yes.
But I do expect Marja to bring in quite a few runs as well. It's a big partnership that's needed. Oh, really well done.
If
Now-
they keep doing this and rotating strikes, that's the key. That's what's going to get them close.
No doubt. Don't think about the big hits all the time. Just try to rotate the strike. When you see a delivery you want to take for a ride, you go and you take it for the maximum. But for now, you got to be sensible. Not a lot of people are behind these guys. So,
Yep,
yeah.
they're 5 down. And this is what this
Good
is the
shot.
mindset that you needed. Ooh.
That was close. Everything's looking really close, mate. I'm having a picture of a time, but I'm also scared for my life.
It feels like every ball is going to be a wicket. But that's exactly what we need to change, the mindset in the beginning, that, you shouldn't be going for the big hits and should be going for the boundaries, You should instead be going for the runs from the sides and trying to hit ones and twos.
No doubt, and another wide ball. Now, these are things that can help with the total.
Yep,
So,
that's going to help.
unfortunately, over here, I believe wides, they count as a ball.
They do.
So even if they are getting a wicket out, a run out of that,
They're
big
also
appeal.
getting runs off the wides, right?
Exactly.
So you get 2 runs off the wide.
No doubt, and that inches you closer and closer. Now remember, the run rate right now required to win this game is 13.07. That's 122 off of 56. Now that is a tall order, especially considering that the bowling attack, even from the spinners aspect, is just been right on point, right on the money. So this is a very, very important time for the Snakes.
Margin on strike.
Mate, we're not going to talk about his icon over there, the picture. Model over here. Oh, it's in the air. Can he take it? And he does.
Easy catch.
Now, they just really done a fantastic job of
Margin
putting them.
able to hold himself back. He went at it. Unfortunately, it's gone up in the air and a catch.
And the skipper for the Snakes is not happy, and he's going to be joining us shortly right now. Haris Kimani, the Snakes are down quite substantially. The game's just not gone according to plan, both from the batting aspect and the bowling aspect. A little bit of a stretch, almost 10 runs and over, but you guys, the required rate is about almost 14 at this point. What has happened? Why is the collapse happening over and over? What do you see out there in the game?
I mean, it's a combination of things, right? It's first and foremost, you're chasing a total here, which was slightly above what we were hoping for them to get. That naturally puts you a little bit on the back foot. So really, in those kind of chases, your best chance is to try and get ahead early. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Some of the conditions have been a little bit difficult, but more so than that, it's just the inability that we've had so far this year to be able to really string together a partnership. And really, that's what it comes down to. In the end, you win games by being able to have stretches in which you're able to get those runs quickly, keep rotating just all the way around.
No doubt, and unfortunate for the Snakes, yet again, a very fine delivery, an LBW, and another wicket fall. So talk about these struggles, especially with the bat. Like, is there a solution that you're thinking of? Are there some partnerships that you've noticed in the past that might work better going forward into the future? Because this game looks quite out of reach at this point. How do the Snakes combat this batting order problem?
I think it's less about the batting order and more so, I think it's just as a team combined, we've struggled to cope with the fact that this ball stays quite a bit lower than what we've had in years past. That changes a lot as far as what you need to do in terms of technique. It just makes it so you got to stay lower, you crouch, the ball sticks a bit in the wicket, and it's always that little bit more difficult when you can't really trust the bounce on a wicket, because then you don't know whether to go forward, whether to stay back. I mean, that's just technical things. Most of it is just, I mean, at that point it's mental application, right? It's just realizing that these things are going to happen and try to keep it so that you're playing each ball at the same time. That's it, and like one ball at a time to be able to go.
No doubt.
And that's about it. It's really like the guys are the guys, and I believe in the guys that we have. That isn't the issue. And I believe the talent is there. It's just hasn't come together for us as of yet. I mean, we had a decent turnaround in the 2-game win streak that we had. Both of them winning. Both of them winning chasing. Right, we believe our strength is to bowl first early, be able to restrict the opposition and then chase it down. We've done that pretty successfully over the years, but it's clearly been a struggle as of late, and it's something that we're going to have to revisit. I think it's everyone just has to take accountability for themselves. There's only so much that can be said as a team. It's just personal accountability and coming back stronger. That's all about it is.
No doubt. Now another wicket falls, and especially considering your wicket, we've noticed that was just an unfortunate delivery. You take a look at how that bounced. It literally was like stuck to the ground, stuck to the pitch, and you can't really do anything about that as a batsman. So that's just an unfortunate break, and it seems as though, like, with most of your players, it's the same concept. We do have a lot more tall guys, right? And I'm not even joking. We have quite the height on this team, possibly the tallest team in the league. And when the ball is low, it forces you guys to bend down a little bit more uncomfortably. And that sounded a little bit sketch, but what I meant by that it is quite difficult. And the adjustment needs to come sooner than later, as you guys are making a push for the playoffs. And that consistency must come. Must.
Yeah, absolutely. And all we can do is take it game by game, right? At this point, it's not about thinking about the playoffs. It's about playing each game to the best of your ability and then letting the result take care of itself. So, obviously we set high standards for ourselves. We've done well throughout. We've had stretches in which we've had difficulties too, but we've always been able to turn ourselves around and get back from that. And really, that's all it's going to be. We have to come back from it, come back stronger, take this on the chin, and take the next game as it is. It's all about game by game now. It's not about worrying 4 games in the future of the playoffs. Who knows where that's happening? That's not the point right now.
No doubt. Spoken like a great captain, wise captain now. We appreciate you coming out to the commentators box. We appreciate your analysis, and good luck with the rest of the season, mate.
Great captain indeed. And Haris Kermani, disappointing run today, but he has been excellent.
Aren't they both?
Great chat there with Haris Kermani.
And Dharma coming into the attack. Oh, having a little bit of a pitchy pace.
Not
wide given.
Not wide, and KD wondering why.
That was actually twice as long as his wingspan away from the wicket. I'm confused that was not a wide.
Right back to the ball. Oh, an opportunity there. Good throw.
And these guys are coming in hard. He's disappointed with himself, but that was a great effort to get to the ball and putting more danger and more pressure on the batsman.
Style on strike. And lefty.
Well hit. They will take
a little late in running.
Oh, it was close.
Saad running a little bit later than he should have.
quite admiring his shot. I don't know if I agree with.
I think he was watching the ball instead of watching KD for that run.
No doubt, no doubt. You got to be, mate. You got to be ready for those. You got to take whatever you can at this
Absolutely.
At this point.
Yep. Oh, it's gone down leg side. That's going to be given a wide.
That one looked a little bit dangerous because it did go wide, but it seemed that it came right back around the hips.
Yeah.
It stayed low, and it looked like it was going to hit the wickets
It
there.
can be deceiving. I've taken wickets like that from the leg side. Just
Yeah.
clipping the bails on the leg. Yeah. Always a gamble. Oh! Between the legs, and that is an excellent delivery. Derma falling on the ground after that one.
You know, when they say put your whole body into it, that's what they meant, ladies
This
and
is
gentlemen.
exactly what it means. Give it everything you got. You love to see it.
You love to see it. Lost his footing there, I believe. Little guy over there, just with a tremendous pace.
You gotta love the effort.
You love it. Now, Katie's still on
Saad's on strike. Abay back in bowling attack.
KD has got 11, which he's at this point he's got to stay. He's got to stay there, and he's got to make an innings out of this game.
Yeah, just keep staying there until the end.
Now, here's Abhay. Abhay's a dangerous bowler with 45 for 8.
Lovely
A
top
shot!
spin. Oh, and it's stopped.
Great stop.
Push spin there, stopping it.
Let's talk about this push bin. The guy's everywhere. He's taking
everywhere.
wickets. He's taking these fielding responsibilities quite well.
Great presence of mind, and you know he's in the game.
Oh. And a run taken. It looked like there was some field interference. He literally was following him the whole time.
TDF looking alert. Everyone's on the field, ready to go.
And it looks like there's a call that he might go for the maximum over, yeah? So let's see what if the prediction comes true. Shot.
Oh, great shot. This is what you need to be doing.
Does it make it for a 2? Yes,
That is
it
going to be a
does.
2. And that's 3 runs off this.
3 runs. Oh, no. They take one of the runs away because they said that the ball had gone out before.
They ran the second run.
Yeah, so only 2 from it. And that puts Saad on strike. Abe's been very dangerous. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh. Well played.
This boy over here, Saad, just needs to stay there. You know, have himself a good knock.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the time that he's playing here. Not much that tail end gets to play quite a substantial part of the innings. Nicely struck. 1 run.
KD back on strike. What beautiful catch. It's right. Wow, that was a beautiful catch.
Can you just see how perfect this performance is from TDF?
Oh, beautiful,
what a
beautiful.
peach of a catch.
They're barely making any mistake tonight. This has been lovely.
Absolutely. Now, we're going down to the last batsman. Shees is coming out, and at this point, you gotta just move on from this particular game. You can't hold your heads down. What's happened has happened.
It's clearly TDF's day today. Yeah,
absolutely. You got to give credit to where
they've
it's
dominated every single department today: fielding, bowling, and batting, of course.
Absolutely.
And the Snakes have capitulated under the pressure, and they haven't been able to recover, and they're losing wickets.
And a little shout out to Dharma for ending this game a bit quicker. They want to get out of here as soon as possible. Ooh, the first delivery, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss there. TDF making some smart bowling changes today. I've seen a combination of spin and pace at the same time make a big difference today.
No doubt, no doubt.
It throws off the batting too, because you're expecting to play pace and then a spinner comes on, and then by the time you get set with a spinner, a pacer comes on and it throws you off.
No doubt, and that's great strategy. I mean, that's what you want to do, is try to play
Right.
mind games with the team, and I mean, it's working.
Oh,
my God.
That is not given a wide. It hit him on the legs.
But it does go down for a run.
It does. That's a leg by.
A leg by, ladies and gentlemen. They'll take whatever to make it a respectable score at this point. It's just unfortunate to see like a team with that much talent, falling under pressure.
Yeah, and this is what happens when players get under pressure. This is where good players shine as well. And it's your ability to take the pressure as a player. That's what makes you great.
No doubt. And speaking of pressure, TDF came into this game knowing that this is going to be a very difficult one, and they came prepared. So speaking of pressure, they've done a fantastic job. Oh,
I definitely believe so, because they came in knowing this team was hard to beat, and they had the bowling firepower, which they lacked today, of course. But and Snakes came in with a mindset that they had already beaten this team before. So I think they took it a little bit too easy, whereas they shouldn't have underestimated these guys.
No doubt, no doubt. Oh, that looks
That
like
is
that
hitting
might
leg
be the
side.
last one. No.
सबसे बड़ा एक्शन रिजल्ट मिलता है चेक करो
Lovely bowling action there. Dharma really putting everything into his ball.
does it remind you of somebody
It reminds me a little bit of my former action before I made some changes. Running it hard.
Oh, well done.
That's picked up and an opportunity there. He missed.
Now, I believe that it was the man bun that caused the alteration in the movement of the ball towards the wicket.
That was beautiful.
It threw him off balance. Threw him off balance, but that was close. Great fielding by TDF.
Lovely. He's gotten to it really quick.
It's nice to see the boys having a laugh about it.
I love the energy on the field. TDF just enjoying the company and vibing off of each other. Lovely atmosphere to be in.
And Sanju coming into the attack.
Oh, he's
What a
behind.
wow! That's the game.
I think that was the last wicket. It's over.
And what a performance by TDF.
Lovely game tonight. It was TDF dominating in all three departments today. Beautiful cricket all around.
And a special thank you to Mickey over here and the Brampton Cricket League, the Premier League. We love to do it. We love to come out and enjoy some good cricket in the winter time.
Yes, all credit to Mickey for organizing such a great tournament and, having such a lovely atmosphere to play in.
Absolutely. Now, just credit to my my friend over here in the commentary box, the legend himself, the superstar, the ace, Arslan. Thank you for joining.
You're a legend yourself, and thank you so much for Farooq for coming out as well.
Farooq, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Hassan. Tremendous performance by the team who just won this game. Amazing batting display and then bowling discipline. And looks like whatever they touched today turned into gold. Runouts, catches, everything. So good luck to them. I heard they're like the number one team in the league. Is it?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Right. So good luck to them. Who's the man of the match?
I think it would have to be Ehsan.
Hassan looks like to be the front runner for the.
Yes.
कैमरे के सामने जाओ कैमरे पे आ जाओ
Now we are joined by Pushpin for a fantastic performance today. Mate, fantastic knock today. You had some great bowling. We just want you to talk about, what you saw out there, how you bowled, what you were experiencing out there in the field.
First of all, I would like to.
Sorry about the technical difficulties over here. Turn this way.
First of all, I would like to congratulate this organizing committee who organized this beautiful tournament for us youngsters. So I'm talking about this game. We make a plan before the game to give the 100% so that we can come in the top of the table. That's what we did in this game.
Fantastic. And talk about your bowling performance. When you came in, you were coming in with some great heating. Straight balls, swinging balls, slower balls. We saw all of it from you today. Talk about what your strategy was coming into the game.
I was trying to bowl on the spot because it's not a difficult pitch for the bowlers. I was just trying to bowl on the spot. Yeah.
Well, you've done a great job, mate. You picked up some great, crucial wickets especially. You had a run out right early in the game. Talk about that. It just came right back to you and you hit wickets as you were running towards it. Talk about that.
Yeah. We just made a plan to give the 100% and I was trying to give my 100% so that we won the match as far as for the too big score margin. Yeah, that's what we did.
Well, fantastic work, mate. Go celebrate with your team. We're really proud of you and continue with the success over the course of the season.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah. You can mute now. Do you want to do an interview?
No.